Now I've added in one bonus phase, and that bonus phase is called relationship. Now, you don't know how much of a difference this can actually make. Now, when me and Steve first started playing together, I didn't hardly know him at all, and so, you know, the playing, we didn't gel that much. It was fine. I believe technically and mechanically we played everything correctly.
Yeah.
But when it came down to, you know, the whole anticipation, reacting and stuff, there just wasn't that chemistry, and so it just didn't happen at that point. Now, because, you know, we've become friends over the years and stuff like that, I feel that our playing on stage and as a unit, as a foundation within the band, has become that much better. Would you agree?
Absolutely. I think how you mentioned earlier, the progression of even our playing, the first time we played together, it was just getting used to, like, where does he like to generally place his kicks and where do I like to place my bass accents, and as the relationship grows, the playing excels, and I think that holds true to any rhythm section or band, really.
Yeah, and that brings me to one of the next points I want to talk about, which is how easy you are to work with is as important as how good of a drummer you are. Would you agree with that statement? Absolutely.
Like, just even earlier at lunch, we were talking about a gig that we had coming up. You couldn't play it, and I was like, who else would I book? And the first thing I'm thinking of is, like, well, who's easy to work with? Who do I get along with?
Yeah.
And it's almost like the skill level of the playing comes second to that. If it's like, if I know I get along with you really well, it's going to be a good experience.
Yeah. So if you have a phenomenal drummer who's just can play anything, remembers the songs, is really nice to groove with, but he's a horrible person and you can't get along with him, chances are he's not going to get as many gigs as the guy who might not be as good as a player, but he's really easy to get along with him, everyone likes him, and stuff like that. So I think that's really, really important to have that strong relationship between the bass player and the drummer. All right, so that's the end of the locked-in system. I hope we gave you a good indication of what you need to do to improve your drumming along with the bass player. The next thing I want you to do is go through the progress report in the locked-in system. That's going to really, really train you on how to exactly lock it in with the pattern that the bass player is playing. We'll see you there.